Have you been putting off buying an air fryer because you're not sure which one to buy? Then I'm so glad that you waited, because I have the perfect air fryer for you from Aki Home. Welcome to Bare Pantry Talk. This is the sister channel to the Bare Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary. This is a 5.8 quart air fryer. It has 8-in-1 smart air programs: max crisp, air fry, air broil, air roast, bake, grill, dehydrate, and reheat, of course. The power on it is 1500 watts. It goes from 100 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The size on it is 13.4 by 11.5 by 10.2. So even though it's very compact, it is still very roomy for you to get a lot of stuff done. All right, so you guys may or may not know that it took me a while to get into the air fryer game. My son Jory was the first one to buy an air fryer for the home, and his was cheap but still high tech because it had some digital stuff on it. And then the two other kids bought their own because, you know, they wanted their own to use, and theirs was very low tech with knobs that turn. Later on, Joe and I bought a combo thing for us to use, and that has like a pressure cooker, and it's also an air fryer. So when this company Aki Home reached out to me to ask me to review their brand new air fryer that did not even hit the market yet, I didn't jump at the chance, because I'm like, we have enough air fryers in this house. What are we going to do with another one? That is until they sent me a picture of the air fryer. I like that it was black and sleek. I love the size. I love the way the insides look like it's easy to clean. And I like the digital stuff and all the different options that we had for cooking. And then of course, I love the unique selling point of this thing. It has a window and a light where you can look inside while your stuff is cooking, and you can see when the thing is done. That was it. My kids are like, Mommy, get it? We're going to help you do this review. So we sent away for it, and it came, and we've been using it ever since to practice so that we can know all the settings. So first of all, we started off with reheating, of course. So I always make my little chicken nuggets every Saturday for my cheat meal, and the next day, Sunday, there's leftovers, and so I wanted to reheat without it being soggy, and this did it perfectly. All right, and then Joe made some conch fritters the other day. You saw the video here already. We reheated those in here too. Now, you guys are in for a treat, because you know that my son Jory, some of you don't even know that I have two sons. You think I only have one son. My son Jory doesn't like to be on camera, but he decided that he's going to be on camera for this one, okay? So let's take a look at what Jory's making. So yes, guys, I do have another son. A lot of you ask me, Barbara, do you just have two kids, a boy and a girl? I'm like, no, I've got another son. This is Jory, but Jory, why are you not on camera?
I just don't like being on the camera.
But he told me, Mommy, if you get this air fryer, I will be on camera with you to review it. Why did you like it?
You can see through it. And
That's
my
the
old air
huh?
fryer, I pull it out, look at it, pull it out, look at it, so you can just look through the thing and be fine.
So the minute it came, Jory was cooking some meat just like this, but he had to like mess around with the setting and the time and stuff. So now he thinks he has it down pat. So let's watch Jory as he cooks some chicken breasts. Jory has some boneless, skinless chicken breasts here because he does meal prep. So he went ahead and rinsed them off with some distilled white vinegar and water and seasoned them up according to what he likes. Of course, he used some ricotta or annatto. You guys can replace that for paprika, because you're going to want your chicken to have some color, right? So now he's setting it here. The temperature he set it on is 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And he's going to set the timer for 35 minutes. And it's on air roast, all right? Take a look inside, see? The light will go off in 3 minutes on its own. At the halfway mark, he's just going to go ahead and open it up and flip the pieces over. And the unique part about this appliance is that when he closes the lid, it's going to pick up right where he left off. He doesn't have to set anything else, okay? So now they're done. He's going to go ahead and remove these first two pieces. Let's take a look. Ooh, moist. And then he's just going to cook the rest of his pieces. My goodness, this thing is so gorgeous and so unique that Jory even made an entrance on camera. Of course, the other kids got involved, so let's take a look at what all we made in the air fryer, okay? Let's start with my biggest kid of all, my husband Joe. He's opening up a green plantain because he's gonna make some plantain chips for us. So he's using this plantain slicer here to go ahead and slice the plantain very thin. Now, let me tell you guys something. If you want your plantain chips or any type of chips to taste good, go ahead and spritz a little bit of olive oil onto it because it'll give it the flavor that you need. Otherwise, it'll still come out great in the way of looks and the crunchiness, but flavor-wise, you're gonna want some olive oil. So he just set it in here. He did extra crisp at first, and then he did air fry, and both of them worked fine, okay? So he's gonna get a piece out to taste for us. Look at his face. Anyways, let's take a closer look. See? Came out nice, right? And they're not burned. Now Joshua's gonna try some store-bought frozen fries for us. The kids never make fries from scratch. It's always the stuff, the frozen stuff from the store. So now he's set it here. He's gonna air fry. And he set it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 16 or 17 minutes. And of course he's gonna check on it. Because why? You can check on it in this window, guys. This is so cool. So here they are. They're done and they're crunchy. Now, an air fryer would not be worth anything if you couldn't do wings, right? So Jada is the wings girls in here, and she's gonna do some wings for us. So she washed them, seasoned them up. Of course, she used some ricotta again, or annatto. You can use paprika. Put 10 pieces on the aluminum foil, as they say across the pond, aluminum foil. And she's setting it here. She's setting the heat to 400 for half hour. Then halfway through, she flips the wings. Not quite at halfway because she forgot and there was only 10 minutes left on the clock. But she flipped them anyways. And then now she's going to go ahead and squeeze whatever sauce she wants on top and make sure the wings are doused fully in them. And then now she's going to set this thing on bake for 350 for 10 minutes. Normally she would take it out and put it in the oven for the 10 minutes at 350. But this thing also bakes, guys. This is the thing right here. Let's get these wings out. I'm drooling. They're gorgeous. And cleanup is a cinch because all she has to do is throw away the foil and then wash the bottom part, right? So now Joshua's gonna do burgers, frozen burgers. He already has the underside seasoned, and they can't quite fit, but they're gonna fit in a few minutes. Give it a minute or two. When the meat starts shrinking, they're gonna fit. So Joshua's putting his seasoning on top. The kids make their own spices in here and they use it on everything that they cook. So this is Joshua's blend or Jada's blend. I'm not sure who made this. So he's just rubbing in his blend. And then he's gonna set the temperature to 400 on air grill. Okay, he's gonna grill these for 20 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, he's gonna flip them. Now, this is for well done. If you want medium well, rare, all that stuff, just give it less minutes, okay? This is for well done. I like my stuff to be well done. But well done for this does not mean dry, all right? It means gorgeous, juicy, flavorful burgers. You're never gonna buy burgers on the street again, guys. This is so wonderful right here. Now, I'm up. I'm gonna be doing some hot dogs. So I'm gonna grill these up. And I'm gonna set it for a lot of minutes, but I already know I'm not gonna need it all. And you know how I'm gonna check on it? In the window. So then I checked on it and I think they need to be flipped. And I'm just gonna go ahead and flip them here. And then close the lid. It's gonna pick up right where it left off, and I'm just gonna give it like 2 more minutes. Now dehydrate. What do you do with dehydrated stuff, guys? I'm gonna dehydrate these oranges just to show you how it dehydrates. The default is 150 degrees Fahrenheit at 360 minutes, which is 6 hours. So this is an overnight thing, but I'm doing it during the day, like afternoon coming on tonight to show you guys. I have a few slices of apples in there, and at the end, those were dried out but not crispy, so I air fried them. But for right now, I want to focus on the oranges. You don't have to flip them. I was flipping them when I had half hour left, but you really don't need to flip them, and they're gonna be fine. I've heard people hang these on the Christmas tree. They put them on the top of a glass when they have a fancy drink, or put them in the drink. I don't know, but I just wanted to show you that it does dehydrate, okay? Now let's get into some baking. Oh, listen to this first, see? And you know your girl had to do some baking. So I did a couple of my small batch recipes. I did the mud cake and 4 Belizean powder buns, and it came out so good in the air fryer. Now, you know when you're making a cake in the air fryer, sometimes it ends up kind of ugly because, you know, it is air fried and stuff. It'll crack. Well, this cake baked perfectly all the way through till right at the end, and then there was this little crack right here. But it's okay. I can live with that. It's still gorgeous because guess what? The cake is cooked all the way through. Look. You know, it's not clammy on the inside, right? And the powder buns, perfect. But you do have to flip the powder buns, you know, halfway. At the halfway point, you got to flip them over so the bottoms can cook, all right? So it bakes up fine. You don't have to heat up the house, you know, when it's summertime. And look at all the other stuff that it did. You like to dehydrate? Oh my goodness, that's my new feature that I'm gonna be using now. So guys, you guys are gonna get some type of a discount. Check in the description, all right? If you pick up this thing from Amazon right now, you're gonna get a discount if you use the code that's in the description, all right? So I hope that you guys pick one up because this is gorgeous. It's gonna revolutionize your life. You're gonna be air frying everything. You guys know we don't need to be frying anything in oil, right? We really don't need to be frying anything in oil because we want to keep our cholesterol down. So this is the perfect thing for you, all right? So pick up this air fryer from Aki Home. Get it right here on Amazon. It's finally available. And come back and let me know how much you're enjoying it, okay? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for making it all the way through to the end, guys. In case you didn't know, my primary channel is called The Bare Pantry Show and can be found right here on YouTube. Check below for the links. And also, I have 2 books for sale. And here they are. Check below to see how to purchase these. You can only get them from me. And don't buy that old book that I have on Amazon, okay? Thanks, guys. How are you tasting without me?
Because I made it.
So how did you find the learning curve?
Easy.
I like how you could fry and bake it.
Me too. Cuts down the heat in the house and the time, and I don't have to move anything.
No need the oven.